Hi, so today in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to create a fake tilt shift image. So the first thing you need is a full size scale image that you're happy to use this technique on. First thing you need to do is click on your background layer and you want to drag down to the folded page icon to duplicate the layer, and this will come up as background copy. On your background copy you need to go to Filter, Blur and Tilt Shift. You will come up now with these sort of lines and this central circle. On the circle, if you move this around, it changes your focal point within your image. So I'm going to keep mine quite centralized. It does depend on your image as to where you want it, so you do need to be preferential on this. The next thing you can do is you can increase and decrease the amount of blur within the blur zone. And you can do this by the outer edge. If I pull this upwards, it will decrease the amount of blur. If I pull it downwards, you can see it adds more blur to my image. So I'm going to keep it around 12. The next thing you can do is use the rotate handles to change the angle of your blur. So I'm going to rotate this to the right so it's within line within my image. You can also move these in and out, and what this does is allow the specific areas that you want to keep focused in focus. So it allows it to be 100% focused, and you can see there within this area it's 100% focused. Okay, once you're happy with that, you can then also change the transition lines by pulling them in and out, and this will control the blur zone. I'm going to keep it around about the same as to what it is at the minute. We'll pull that out a little bit more. On the right hand side you do have your automatic tilt shift that comes up. You can change your distortion if you like. If I distort it and change my distortion here, you can see it will only add changes to the bottom half. However, if I click on symmetric distortion, when I change the distortion, it will affect both the bottom and the top. So I'm going to keep that around 7%. Once you're happy with that, press OK to apply the changes that you've made to your image. And you can see there it's applied the changes. And the next thing you need to do is press Command or Control on Windows. Select both your layers, either right click and merge layers, or go into Layer and merge layers, and there you have it, a fake tilt shift image. Thank you for watching this tutorial.